The Choctaw have a legend. It goes like this. A little cloud was once seen in the northern sky. It came before a rushing wind and covered the Choctaw country with darkness. Out of it flew an angry fire. It struck a large oak and scattered its limbs and its trunk all along the ground. And from that spot sprung forth a warrior fully armed for war. That warrior's name was Pushmataha. Most historians agree that he was born around 1764 and likely near what is now Macon, Mississippi. At the age of 13, Pushmataha is thought to have fought in the war against the Muskogee Creek. It is there that he first earned the warrior name Woosa, meaning eagle, but his later exploits against the Osage in the Oklahoma and Arkansas territories would see his name changed to a Pushmataha Hubi, messenger of death. Upon his return, he represented the Choctaw Six Towns Division in tribal meetings, and by 1800, he was named their chief. In 1802, he participated in treaty negotiations with the U.S. government at Fort Confederation, the first in a long and distinguished career of diplomacy. After rejecting Chief Tecumseh's request for the Choctaw to join the Muskogee Confederacy, a bitter rivalry was forged between the two powerful native leaders. When Tecumseh sided with the British in the War of 1812, Pushmataha warned that he would fight against those who fought the United States. Pushmataha embraced America, even going so far as to fight alongside General Andrew Jackson in the Creek War. Pushmataha once spoke of Americans like Andrew Jackson, saying, "These white Americans give us fair exchange, their cloth, their guns, their tools, implements, and other things which the Choctaw need but do not make." Further stating, "The whites and Indians in this section are living on friendly and mutually beneficial terms." Boy, was he wrong. As soon as the War of 1812 ended, the Choctaw were rewarded for their loyalty by having millions of acres of their lands appropriated by the United States government. In 1816, another 10,000 acres on the northern Mobile-Tensaw Delta was transferred. 4 years later, the U.S. government was back, demanding half of the Choctaws' remaining land in Mississippi in exchange for equal acreage in the Arkansas Territory. This put Pushmataha at odds with his former ally, accusing General Jackson of exaggerating the quality of the land offered in exchange. Pushmataha knew from experience that the ground was not as fertile, nor game as plentiful, and more importantly, it was infested with European American squatters. Jackson arrogantly proclaimed, "I am Andrew Jackson, and, by the Eternal, you shall sign that treaty as I have prepared it," to which Pushmataha thundered back, "I know very well who you are, but I wish you to understand that I am Pushmataha, head chief of the Choctaws, and, by the Eternal, I will not sign that treaty." It was one of the few times Old Hickory ever got whooped. Sufficiently pantsed, Jackson agreed he would evict the squatters from the reserved lands. So respected was Pushmataha by the American establishment that even Jackson, a man famous for his hatred of indigenous people, attended the chief's funeral in 1824. Pushmataha was buried with full military honors in the Congressional Cemetery in Washington, D.C., one of only 2 native chiefs interned there.